Hello and welcome to Trucking Answers. I'm Mark. I've been a driver for over 30 years. Hard to believe. And I think we should get paid for all of our time and get a good wage for doing it. All right. If you agree, it's time for you to subscribe. I'm going to hit the bell. I never say it. Bell it. Look, today there's some things we should consider about trucking companies. That's all I'm asking you to do. Just consider things. Can we consider a few things? Goodness, can we consider some things about Baylor Trucking? All right, let's talk about a few things. Now, these are taken from ads that they're running on LinkedIn. They have ads on ZipRecruiter. They also have videos on YouTube about themselves. So let's talk about what they say about themselves and some of the things they may not say. So they're running an ad that says up to 53 cents a mile to start, and that's correct. That's what they show on their site after 10 years of experience. So consider what other companies start drivers at with less experience and where you can get to at places, and consider at 10 years of experience, 53 cents, all right? Is that a great amount to start? It's just something to consider. Like after years, 37 cents a good amount to start. I don't know. Maybe you should call and ask them that. Let's talk about layover pay. Now in their LinkedIn ad, they talk about layover, and this is a direct quote because I wanted to get it right. I thought it was worded interestingly, and so I like this quote. So it's $75 for 24 hours without a dispatch. Okay, and after the second business day. So let's think about that. Companies like this word things for a specific reason. 24 hours without a dispatch. All right, so you have to not have a dispatch. So if you are empty at Friday at 3 p.m., right after the second 24 hours without a dispatch, so by Saturday you haven't had a dispatch, but then after the second business day. Saturday's not a business day. Now, they put business day for a reason. Don't say, oh, they just did that, right? There's a reason it says business day, Monday, Tuesday. You wouldn't get it until Wednesday under those circumstances. Now, does layover happen all the time? No, it doesn't. But I think it's worded interestingly enough to put that out there after the second business day, not after 48 hours, which would be bad enough. Maybe that's something you should consider. I don't know. What am I to say? Holy mackerel. Holidays are $50. All right, I think you should get a day's pay. A lot of places do this kind of thing. I don't like it. I'd rather you got a day's pay for a holiday. At least they pay a holiday. Some places don't. And vacation, let's give them this. You get a week's pay for vacation. You get practical miles there, not household goods. So it's not like, it's all garbage or whatever. Detention is $20 an hour after 3 hours. It's a good rate, but 3 hours of waiting again. Would anybody at a company allow their kids to work somewhere 3 hours for free? I don't think so. Drivers should be paid for all of our time. There shouldn't be 3 free hours. Do they have to shop? What do you think? Does your company go in and say to the mechanic, hey, you know what, your first 3 hours are free and then we're going to start paying you? No. Okay, the shop be empty and get mechanics. So it's just ridiculous that companies like this and a lot of companies expect drivers to work free. Now, look, they have a military. They do a lot of stuff with the military. We support the military and family and all, and that's great, okay? But I can't pay my bills with that. They should support the military. Everybody should. That's why we're all here, right? So, maybe they really do, but that doesn't pay the bills. And I think it's somewhat ironic. They have Donnie Baker as their spokesman, of all things. They have him doing commercials for them. They have their videos up. You can go look at them. They're on YouTube. What does he have to do with trucking? I don't know. He's a funny guy. All right, so let's get to this. Their Glassdoor rating is 2.2 and Indeed is 2.7, which is really something. I mean, that is their current rating, right now. So what does that tell you? I don't know. It's something you should consider. At least consider it. What does it say? Who am I to say what it says? Let's get to this final thing. Personal bond. I don't like it. Personal bond. Why do we have a personal bond at a place? $400. They take it out $25 a week. All right. What the heck is the personal bond for? Why does a company driver need to have a bond with a company when the company pays for everything, right? So believe me, and other places that do this, I get tons of emails that nobody ever gets it back. So does that happen here? I don't know. What do you need a bond for? Expect to kiss your $400 goodbye. That's what I say to everybody that has to put a bond up. I don't do it, right? I don't work at a place with a bond. I'm a company driver. You don't have to bond to anything because you're an employee. What am I bonding to? I'm not, a maid that goes in someone's homes, that kind of thing where you may need some type of bond. That doesn't work for me here. I don't like personal bonds at all. I think you should consider it and ask them if you talk to them. Say, hey, what's with the personal bond? Why do I have to have a bond? All right, look, that is Baylor. Let's just consider some things about Baylor before you go there. Just think a little bit about it and let me know what you think. And we will be back soon with more trucking answers. No bond needed here. See you on the next one.